Job chapter 31 and verse 3. Is not destruction to the wicked and the strange punishment to the workers of iniquity? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. And you can see who's on the screen. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau, right? And these devils, they're losing. You know, I've always said this, man. As long as the Israelites were catching hell and being broke and losing their jobs and losing their livelihoods, nobody cared, nobody complained, nobody stood up for the Israelites. But now it's hitting all nations, especially Esau, Edom. And these devils, you know what happens when they start losing. They grab their blessing, or they want to just, take themselves out. And you're going to see that happen more and more in these last days, man. These devils are losing in their own kingdom. Right? And it's funny to me because, the scriptures tell you this, that, these devils are going to be brought to a lower state, man. And you're seeing it. Right? You're seeing these devils losing their jobs, their houses, all the things that they claim they work for. Right? You had a lot of these Edomites that got caught up in the whole EBT thing, but they didn't push that out. They rather to put Eve in the forefront, making it seem like so-called Negroes are the highest or the most people that's on government assistance. No, it's these devils, man. Right? And everything that they got, they've gotten it, from their forefathers who got it off of the bloodshed, rape, rob, and murder of the Israelites, man. So they created wealth, right, through thievery, through bloodshed. And they passed it down to their children's children's children. And these are the children. Right? So they're not going to prosper in that, man. The scriptures say, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. Right? Let me see if I can get that. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I believe it's in Nahum. Bear with me. 1 second. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity, man. And that's all that this devil has done. Right? This is all that they do, man. The Lord is squeezing the life not only out of America, Babylon the Great Whore, but these Edomites, man. Right? The Lord is squeezing the life, right, out of our enemies. And we love it, man. So we're going to listen in and hear what these devils are saying, man, because this is hilarious to me. And I love it. The Wali Abba Shem Yahushua. Check it out.
Sorry, I voted for him. I thought he was going to help folks like me. I really did. Now my SNAP's gone, my Medicaid's gone. They cut off my heat and help last week. I don't know how I'm supposed to buy groceries next month or keep the lights on.
I'm just about fucking ready to give up on life right now, bro. So tell me how in the fuck, man, am I working for a fucking company for 6 months through a temp service? As soon as I'm about to get hired on, these motherfuckers just let me go this morning talking about my motherfucking background. The temp service knew what the fuck I had on my background when I fucking went out there. And now that I'm fixing to get hired on, start.
Now, you know, this dude right here, he may be a Jake, maybe, right? Got the chain, the earrings on. Edomites, you don't really find Edomites that's like that, but he could just be a wigger. Who knows?
Starting at $21, top out at $36 after just 2 fucking years. Now that I'm fixing to get hired on and start making some fucking money, now it's a fucking problem. Now my background's a problem, but it ain't been a fucking problem the whole goddamn 6 months I've been slaving for y'all's motherfucking ass, working for a little bit of nothing. Man, this shit ain't fair, bro. Life is not motherfucking fair, man. I don't give a fuck what you try to do, man. How hard you try to better yourself, put yourself in a better position for you and your family, or you and your loved ones, whatever, man. Life is not fucking fair, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sick of this motherfucking shit. I'm about to crash the fuck out, man. This shit ain't motherfucking right.
Would I still vote for Trump if I knew then what I know now? The answer is no.
And see, these Edomites, man, they lie to their own people, man, because here it is. You think Trump is the reason why you catching hell, why you're losing, you know, your livelihoods in America. You think it's Trump. It's not Trump, man. Yeah, he's the face of it. He's the one saying it, but it's the powers that be. It's the powers that be, man. And guess what? All you Edomites, you're all the same, man. Right? You got Edomites in power, and you got them low-level Edomites, which are you everyday Joe Sixpack, as the elder always say. You everyday six-pack Joes and Starbucks, coffee drinking, uh, 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 you know, just low-level Edomites, man. They don't care about y'all, man. Your own people don't give a shit about y'all, right? And you finding that out now. You thought when Trump got in office, right? You thought the powers that be when they put Trump in office. Well, ultimately, you know who put Trump in office? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua cannot stand you Edomites, man. He hates you Edomites. So this is the time of your destruction. This is the time that you lose everything, man. Because nothing is yours. You were just given the fatness of the earth for a moment of time. That's it. Right? This is Job chapter 21, verse 17. How often is the candle of the wicked put out? And how oft cometh their destruction upon them? God distributeth, Yahweh Shem Yahushua distributeth sorrows in his anger. And these are the sorrows. The Lord is angry. And this is the result. And this is the sorrows that come with the Lord being angry, man. You're losing everything. I would have never voted for Trump if I knew it was if I know what I know now. You listen, man. You devils thought that when Trump got in office, right, he was just going to take care of you. But Trump is doing the bidding of the elites, man. Right? Trump is doing not just the elites, but Trump is doing the bidding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua put it in the elite spirit to put it in Trump's spirit to put hell on you people here in America, man. Right? Y'all don't understand that, man. Let's jump to verse 21. Salakia, verse 29. It says, have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens, meaning their signs? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, and we're in that time where the wicked is going to be destroyed, man. But before they are destroyed, their lives are going to crash, man. Everything that they have, they're going to lose it. It says, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath, man. Right? To the day of wrath. It says, who shall declare his way to his face, and who shall repay him what he have done? And the Lord is doing that. The Lord is repaying these devils what they have done. What you thought? You was just gonna, you know, rape, rob, murder, destroy the children of Israel, the Lord's children, and nothing was gonna happen to you, man? You're sadly mistaken. Let's continue.
I would not vote for Trump again if I had the choice to go back 1 year ago today. And not because I'm disappointed with a lot of the policy or the way things are going, but the cost of that vote and the loss of two people that I love dearly, it just was not worth the vote. It was not worth losing two people that I was closest to in this world, and feeling every day like they would rather me not be around anymore, and knowing that we were so close at one point, and now the strain is just unbearable. And I had hoped after a year that things would kind of smooth over and calm down, but it's just not getting better. And the pain of it is a lot. So I know some people will say, well, that's what you get for voting for Trump and blah, 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 blah. But I'm heartbroken over the relationship loss. And so if I could go back and undo that check mark in that box, I would. Today's November 5th, and it was exactly 1 year ago today that my relationship with those two changed forever. And I'm still in shock over it, I guess, that an election could have such an impact on such a long-standing relationship. But that's where we're at. I think that's where a lot of us are at. And I just would never vote again if given the choice based on what occurred this time.
So
This morning, talking about my motherfucking back.
Groceries next month to keep the lights.
put her here. Because look at how red she is, man. This shows you that these people are not white. They're red. We call them so-called white because that's what society calls them. But they're so-called white. They're not white, man. They're red. Right? So this is Psalms. Right? Psalms chapter 37 and verse 28. And it reads, for the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. And these are the seed of the wicked, man. This is the seed of the wicked. Like I said earlier, this dude, he may be a Jake. He may be. I don't know. The jury's out. That's up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? But the seed of the wicked is going to be cut off. And we're in that time. Right? And there's nothing they can do about it. And we love it, man. Because everybody laughed. It said that the nations said that this is the day that we hope for, man, when the Israelites fell. Now we can get back, and that's all they've been doing. Right? This is all they've been doing. So, hey, man, it's payback time. It's payback time, man. This is I'm gonna close out with this. This is Sirach chapter 41. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, the children of sinners are abominable. Let me read that again. Sirach 41 and 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly, man. Right? And that's what these are Edomites are, man. They're abominable. It says the inheritance of sinners, children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach, man. So all hell is coming to these devils, man. All hell is coming to these devils, man. They're not going to have a day where they're going to have peace. They're going to live in fear. They're going to live in torments. The Lord is going to plague their minds. They're not going to have a day or a time or a moment of peace, man. Verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake, man. And that's what these Edomites are doing, man. They're complaining to Trump. They're complaining. You know, soon it's gonna go down. And you had some Edomites say it. You know, their forefathers. They're ashamed of what their forefathers did. Right? They don't want no parts of that. But hey, you're gonna have every part of that, because your forefathers are the reason you were set up in the first place, man. Why you were able to get loans, why you were able to live good in these big houses and in these immaculate neighborhoods, right? And make the most money and have power on the jobs and oppress the children of Israel, man, to this day. So you got to get paid back for that, man. And you're about to get paid back for that. But the Lord is going to bring you down slowly but surely, man. So, hey, enjoy the little bit of, that you have left. Because, hey, you on your way out, devil, man. She devil, he devil, whoever, man. Esau, Edom, you on your way out. So I'm going to shut it down there. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, for blessing me to do this lesson. Amen. To the next lesson, I'm going to say shalom.
Still in shock over it, I guess, that an election could have such an impact on such a long-standing relationship. But that's where we're at. I think that's where a lot of us are at. And I just would never vote again if given the choice based on what occurred this time. And